it's also important, Nick, to think about how important is leadership. Because as you started, you said perhaps we overvalue leadership.
Yeah.
But I think if you go back a few hundred years ago, then people wanted to do their work as good as possible, like an artist. See, think about an artist, then a painter. We have in Flanders, in Belgium and Holland, we had a lot of famous painters. And they learned the painting from other good painters. And then you build a tradition that every painter, you start to work with a professional, very good painter, and you learn everything what he learned in his life, and you try to add something to it. But I never think that these painters were thinking in leadership ways. They were a senior painter or they were teaching. So the teaching part is much more important. So teaching all these small things that you can't learn from a book. So you have to learn it from a person who had the same process. And when you do it well, in your life, you can add something to it. So the next generation can be better.
Mm-hmm.
In this process, it's not about leading and not leading. It's about
Teaching.
It's about teaching. So teaching in many ways can be about everything and is much more
fulfilling also.
Fulfilling, but also more, if you look at the services we deliver, products we make, in my opinion, every generation should do it better. Because we should learn from our former generations. Look at the Aboriginals. So if we look at how indigenous people throughout thousands of years took their experience and their knowledge over to the next generation. That's something that we unlearned. So it's not only about unbossing, but it's also about starting new ways of thinking how we can learn as a collective.